Hey all there, my friends on Facebook and YouTube and whatnot. It's Bob Tron. Just here showing off this awesome sword. This is the Damocus, whatever you pronounce it, steel blade that I was talking about. It is a very nice blade, full tang, double pinned. The difference about this is that from my Shadow Stalker, the one I showed in my end of the world EDC video, things I'll be taking with me on my when I make my way to the top on that day, is that it has golden manukis here, which are these little metal pieces. Usually they're made of copper or something. I think this is just plated. I'm not even sure. This sword was the most expensive sword I've ever bought, and it was the first sword I ever got to inspect before I bought it. I didn't buy this one online. I bought this at a store in the Whitneyfield Mall down in Leominster, in Massachusetts, of course. Um, Now there's always something I'm finding out about this blade. Like for one, that the sheath here, whoa, yeah, it's on a crappy little made-yourself stand kind of thing. Yeah, and it's on top of my refrigerator, which really doesn't help either. Yeah, but the blade itself is really good. The sheath inside, though, it sticks a lot. It's very tight in there. I'm trying to figure out if anyone else has any suggestions on how to make that not so tight. Let me know, because every now and then I'm banging out sawdust from in it. I have no clue why, but it's probably from me trying to loosen it up in my own way. I've been taking it in and out often. That's what she said. To help loosen it up, and it's just pouring out sawdust now. It's got a nice painted golden and red dragon. Because of that, I've called this New Dawn, not because of whatever fucking Twilight shit that is. Twilight sucks, trust me. I'd be out there on the red carpet with a sniper rifle, killing every one of them, except they're not making any more movies, which thank God. Okay, so it's got this nice golden red dragon that spirals around it to the end of the sheath there, which is really cool. It's got these different colored, shiny, almost gold-like Manuki. The plate, the guard here is round, and it's got the dragon spiraling around it. Actually, there is a indentation on the butt, the pommel. I don't know why I'd call it the butt, but the pommel. Hold on, let me see if I can get it in the light here. Yeah, it continues. The dragon continues even on the back there. My switch hand, Pop-Tart. Yeah, yeah. I know how difficult that is. Okay. So let me see. Where is it? Hate my camera. Here it is. Yes, that is a dragon face on the back there. It's probably really bad. I'm trying to get better lighting this time. I actually have a lamp just shining on all my swords here. God damn it. Where the hell is the camera? No, it's not there. So, yeah. Boom. I usually have, because I don't usually move this around a lot, but when I do, I have some sort of padding under this part here and that part there, just to even make it even so that I don't scratch that paint. This is hand painted. I mean, you could feel the texture of the paint on this, as in it's not printed on there. It is stroked brush by brush, and that is why I was willing to pay so much for the sword itself. I mean, the sword itself is made with Damocus steel, which I believe is, I know it's forged differently, but I think it is stronger than carbon steel, in ways that it will, I think it's able to flex more, or it's able to take more. Someone help me out here if I'm wrong. I'm just a novice. I sometimes do not even know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to swords. It is a hobby of mine. I love blades, although I don't have much of a diversity here. Mostly I have katanas and machetes. So that's really it. So anyways, these are Demica steel. Uh, the Again, this is ray skin. Real ray skin is the white right there. The cotton is the black wrapping. Um, the person who sold me this didn't know much about it, but I was able to actually tell her a lot about this sword itself when she got the book out where she had this exact blade in the catalog or something. So yeah, this blade I hopefully will be taking with me. I will have this in a wrap. I mean, I will not. I don't even think this blade is worthy to see battle. Really. First of all, it sticks in there way too much. Literally just trying to figure out how I could show you that. I can't without the poor lighting. But I had it on my bed, and having the handle downwards, I was shaking it. Literally could not get it out of there with all my might until I actually just went bam and came out. But it was good because it landed on my bed there. I have kept the traditional wrapping on it because I really don't need the wrapping like in my Shadow Stalker to tie up where is it, the handle right there. See, have it tied up and ready just so I can just pull that tab and untwirl it, put it on the back end here, and then just put it on my belt. Be gone. But this one will be wrapped, and it will take it with me. This is a treasure here. I've really had to come to terms with leaving a lot of my blades behind when the shit hits the fan, and I guess that's what I'll be doing. So hold on, let me show you the blade itself. Alright, so this is the sheath again. Very much hand painted, fragile. I mean, literally, you could feel the rise of the texture of the paint on the gold and all the scales and the red. I mean, it's a marvelous piece of work. The blade itself, however, is pretty standard. There's no engravings or anything. It's standard. It's Damascus steel, though, not carbon steel. It is full tang, double pinned with. I think you can even see them there. This is bamboo pins right there. There is Minuki, or these, like I said, these pieces here, made for texture and grip and prolonged battles. One here on this side, and on the other side it's down lower where your other hand would be. It has a full bow high. This groove here, it is also known as a blood groove. Again, it's not meant for blood. People thought that it was called a blood groove because when you puncture and you stab, which katanas are really not meant to be stabbing, it has a way for blood to travel through. You can see that in movies, really. It's a really dramatic effect, but no, this is not meant for blood. It is meant to lighten the blade. And it is a fine blade at that point. I mean, damn, speechless. Should have brought a poet. I mean, god damn, that blade is in a term for inanimate objects. It is sexy. Oh man. It is hand forged, or so the thing said, and I think that's just a reason for manufacturers to say that there's parts in it where you can see it was hammered down, and I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but there are just a few points right there. The light right there. You see that little part right by the end of that light there? It looks like a scratch, but it is not. That is the hammer points of the forging it. So yeah, this right here though, this is the dragon that spirals around on both sides, on this side and that side of the guard there. It has a thinning hole there, I guess, kind of like the idea of the Minuki. One here and on the other side of the blade. It is a marvelous piece of work. On a totally separate note, these right here are, I saw these once on someone's review. He was wearing them for some sort of really nice ninjato. I went to look up the review on it of the Ninjato. Instead, found myself ordering these things here once I found out what they were. These are really cool. They're like Shogun gauntlets. They say right on them they're not meant for martial arts, but I'm pretty sure these look badass. I mean, I've worn them a few times. They go right up to the crease in your elbow, all the way down, and then through your hands, your thumb. There's a separate hole for your pointer finger, but the rest of the fingers go through this end. I mean, I'll put it on for 1 second. I mean, these things are just epic. I mean, I probably will be getting rid of that white, but I probably won't have to, because wear and tear on these might be pretty easy. I don't I find that these really don't help my grip with the blade, with a sword, but, I mean, come on. The style factor, you gotta get something for that. But these fingers and my thumb can easily grip. It's not taking that much out of my grip, but it's noticeable. I just don't want to see my sword fly out of my hand spinning around or something like that, or when I'm in the middle of defending something. So yeah, these are pretty cool. They go all the way up to my elbow, and damn, they are awesome. This, along with this mask I've been wearing, not only for cool factor, but because of it being freaking freezing up here in Mass right about now. It covers just the bottom half of my face, from the bridge of my nose and around. It's supposedly for skiing and stuff, or really cold temperatures. But I literally had to take it off as soon as I got into Cumbies. I was thinking they were going to pull out whatever shotgun they had underneath there, because it makes you look like a bank robber. So, I said I'd show you the sword. It is a marvelous piece of craftsmanship. Congratulations to whoever made this. I give this sword a 10 if I knew the product name and whatever and who made it, so you guys could go get it. I have not been able to find a sword like this online at all, even on True Swords, where I find most of my blades online. But no, this blade here is one of a kind for me. If you live in Massachusetts, or if you're close to the Whitney Field Mall in Leominster, Mass, there's a store in there, really nice store. I think it's named Lily's or something. They're on Facebook as well, Lily's, and they sell knives, swords, replicas. I've even seen a Master Sword replica that was dark, like black, red, and brown instead of the original colors. And it made me want to get it, but then I realized it's not even full tang, so what's the point of buying a wall decoration if you can't spin it around in a zombie apocalypse? Well, this is my Demicus Steel New Dawn review, I guess. I'm just going to call it New Dawn. So, a thing me and my friends who are also preppers have been saying as our own way of saying goodbye is to keep your blades sharp and don't forget your umbrella. Reasoning behind that is because you don't want to get sprayed when the shit hits the fan. And so we say that instead of saying goodbye. So I'll leave you on that note. Keep your blades sharp and don't forget your umbrella. Bob Tron signing out.